it's the day after Thanksgiving back in the States, and today, I know I'm a day late, but I'm actually going to be making my own rendition of a little Thanksgiving meal for Murphy and I. And I've never really been like the one to cook for Thanksgiving. My dad was the cook in the household, so he always cooked everything. So I've never made a lot of the stuff that I'm making, but I'll tell you what's on the menu today. So I'm making a small whole chicken. They don't have turkey here, so we're doing chicken, but that's more suitable for 2 people anyways. And then I'm gonna make some green beans with Parmesan on them. I'm not, like, this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I do not like green bean casserole that much. It's okay. Anyways, I'm also making stuffing. I'm making Murphy's grandma's recipe. I cut up all my bread yesterday and I've been letting it stale overnight and into today. And then I have some mashed potatoes, and we are finishing with apple crisp. Apple crisp is one of my favorite like fall desserts. I don't love pie. It's just like not really like my thing, and my family doesn't really like pie either, so we never really had pie at Thanksgiving. My mom always made this like pumpkin mousse and it's delicious, but I can't really get the canned pumpkin here either. So I'm gonna start off with the apple crisp right now, and I've already peeled some apples. I'm using Pink Lady and Granny Smith. I did not show that part because it was an experience. It's like one of those things I dread. I have like a terrible peeler, and so honestly I don't know if I'm ever gonna make another apple or fruit dish that I need to peel until I get a new and better peeler. So I digress, but we're gonna start with the apple crisp. And oh, I forgot, I also made cranberry sauce. I made the cranberry sauce yesterday though, so I didn't have to do it today. So all I have to make today are the green beans, the stuffing, and the chicken, and the apple crisps. So I'm making the apple crisp ahead of time, and then I'll rewarm it after we're done having dinner. So let's get into the crisp. apple crisp is all done. She's just been cooling and the top is nice and crisp. So we'll check in a bit later. I don't think I'm gonna film my whole cooking process, but I will show you the dinner when it's done and how everything tastes. Okay, here's the final spread. We've got cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, my beautiful chicken, green beans with Parmesan, and the famous Nance's stuffing.
The famous.
Okay, let's give her a try. On to the apple crisp.
Very good. Added the...
with the pecan caramel. Yeah. It really elevates it. What's your rating?
8.3.
8.3? Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. There's a nice crunch. And I reheated it just now and it's the perfect temperature. We're gonna have a lot left over. Welcome to a very lazy Saturday. We've been doing not a whole lot. It's been raining pretty much all day. We just had a little break of sunshine and we ran to the grocery store. But yeah, not much on the docket today. We are just preparing for the last qualifying of the season for Formula One, which is pretty sad. Now we have like, what is it, like 3 months off? 4? 3 or 4 months off? It's a lot. But I also wanted to mention that we're going to be doing something kind of fun. So every year we watch like a healthy amount of Christmas movies, as do many people. And so we started today. We watched Love Actually. Murphy loves his Hallmark Lifetime rom-com type Christmas movies. Mm-hmm. So there's a plethora of them in terms of like the Hallmark, but we'll incorporate some classic Christmas movies as well. But basically we're setting a goal for ourselves to watch minimum 5 Christmas movies a week. And then we're going, at the end of the week, we're going to tier them. So we kicked it off today and watched Love Actually. I mean, we might watch another one later today, but we'll see. We have some of our favorites lined up for closer to Christmas. But we'll be watching, I feel like a lot of new ones this year, like the Hallmark ones. Because we have quite a few like platforms to watch on.
The ones we've already watched, we probably won't if they were just like...
There's like a couple that either we'll watch every year or we just love so much that it's like worth watching again. Love Actually I've seen, but it's been a while, but it was his first time watching it. So we'll do like a little roundup in the end of this vlog of which ones we watched and where they rank on our scale. So yeah, now we got to get back to qualifying and we'll see you later. Hello. Skipping forward a few days from last time I checked in. It was just a lazy weekend. We didn't get up to much. Christmas movies and Formula One, cleaning, you know, the usual weekend. It's Tuesday. I'm just out for a walk with Monty and I wanted to just share something that I have been thinking about that I think could resonate and possibly be helpful to other people, because I know I'm not the only person that goes through this. But basically, as we all know, daylight savings happened a couple weeks ago, depending where in the world you are. And obviously that means that the days are much shorter. And essentially I got back from Belfast and I was really sick for a week and had another full week of kind of truly recovering, coming back to life. Like my appetite was totally fried. I just felt weak and I felt myself slipping into kind of that like sad, unmotivated place that often happens in the wintertime. And I really, for myself, want to do everything that I can to stay as motivated and productive to being the best person that I can be, the healthiest person that I can be. I mean, for the foreseeable future, but you know, obviously that starts with today. But it's a hard time. I mean, it's a hard freaking time to like stay motivated. So anyways, I was kind of thinking about some intentions that I wanted to set, and I feel like it's easy to just kind of wait till the new year and whatever, but like I said, because of daylight savings, I feel like that really, you could be doing well for a few weeks and then you kind of fall off. So anyways, I am setting a few different intentions for myself to help me kind of combat going into a hole and being a hermit all winter, basically. So this is perfect because one of my intentions is to get 10 to 12,000 steps every single day. I'm usually pretty good at getting steps in anyways, but this is kind of a continuation of Walktober. Just making sure I get those steps in, and that's gonna mean that I will have to walk in the dark, and there's no excuses. If it's shitty out, go to the gym, get the steps in on the treadmill, whatever I have to do. And I mean, walking is just healthy for you, but I think movement is important, fresh air is important. And yeah, I mean, I'm never mad that I went for a walk, you know? So that's one of my intentions. I have a few others that I'll share once I'm back from my walk as well. But this was a perfect chance to start off with number 1. So we'll continue on with the others in a bit. All right, let us talk about some other intentions for the winter. So another on the list is going to be to do a cardio activity 3 times a week, and that's going to be in like the middle to high range if you're into heart rate monitoring. And this, I think we all know cardiovascular health is important, and I don't always prioritize it because I find that I usually try to do something and I do that one thing pretty routine and I burn myself out of it. For example, it happens to me a lot with running. I think running is just, it's pretty hard on your joints and your body, and I feel it a lot, and I do it too much or too hard and don't let my body rest. And so I need to make sure that not only I'm doing cardio, but I'm also allowing myself to switch it up and do different activities, and not just do running or just bike. So I really want to make sure I do that 3 times a week. And yeah, bike, stair climber, HIIT workout, running, just something, but making sure I switch it up. Otherwise, I know I'm just gonna get sick of it and end up in a rut, and I don't want to. I want to hold myself accountable to those minimum 3 days a week. So that's another intention that I have. Another one that kind of goes along with this is doing some sort of strength training. This I would also like to see myself do 3 times a week. This is definitely less hard for me to hold myself accountable to. This is something that I do enjoy. I have a lot of resources to utilize in order to switch up workouts. Usually 4 weeks, I do the same splits, and then I switch it up again after 4 weeks. I never really get sick of that. I love feeling strong. I love watching, you know, the weight increase as I'm doing different workouts. So I just need to get back into it after having been sick, and I want my body to be strong for a long, long time. So that I don't think that I will have as much trouble sticking to, but I just need to hit that marker of 3 times a week minimum. So and another one along this category is, it fits right in with the first 3, and that is stretching. I think stretching, like, we know it's important. and we just like come up with an excuse or just don't do it to the extent that we should be doing it. And I know for me, I definitely have not been stretching to the need in which I should. I think like this is separate from just like a stretch before and after a workout too, although I'm not super great at that either. But stretching every single day, at least 10 minutes, whether or not I worked out or not. And I think this is just gonna help with the things that I'm setting myself up for already. You know, increase flexibility, prevent injury, reduce soreness from the workouts that I've done. And yeah, it's just something I haven't really prioritized. So I just need to, do it. I need to just make myself do it every day. And I will be utilizing YouTube videos because I feel like I don't get as good of a stretch as I could just doing what I think I should be doing. So doing these with a video is great and holds me accountable to each time that I'm doing each movement and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to my body not being sore, and I'm hoping some like pains that I have a lot of the times go away with stretching. So those are 4 of my intentions. I have a few others that I'll mention along the way, but I wanted to get those out since they all kind of correlate with each other in terms of kind of the fitness area. So yeah, it's now the time to do my least favorite task: fold the laundry. I'm now on to the filth that absolutely becomes our stairs and the corners of our house from Lord Monty. Absolutely disgusting. Gotta go. Well, the vacuuming was short-lived. The button completely broke, and so I taped it. But it's not. Ugh, I don't know. Might have to get a new one. So recapping a little bit on our Christmas movies so far. At the end of this vlog, we will do a tier of the ones that we've watched this week. But like I said before, we've watched Love Actually, and then yesterday we watched 2 movies. We watched The Housewives of the North Pole, and then Christmas in Notting Hill. So I won't give too much away because we have some more to watch before we do our final tier, but we are about to watch another one. This one is Holiday in the Wild. This is on Netflix. The other 2 we watched were on Peacock. You might be able to find them elsewhere as well, but yeah, so we're gonna dive into Holiday in the Wild. All right, it is new nail day today. I was desperately trying to wait until the weekend to do this, but I get the Biab and gel, and my nails have just grown out, and I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but if I run my hands through my hair or when I'm washing my hair, it gets stuck at the base of the gel. And so I peeled one off yesterday, and this one had an acrylic on it, so this nail was absolutely shot. So unfortunately I need to get another acrylic on this one, and this one I also I had to peel it because my hair got stuck under it. So anyways, I have to go get my nails done today, otherwise I'm gonna end up peeling all of these off. So anyways, I'm gonna go do that quickly, and that hopefully will only take an hour so I can get back in and do some work. So okay, I am home. I did the nails. I wanted a dark green, a pine green or forest green, but they didn't have that. So, well, they had it, but it was sparkly, and I wasn't really feeling sparkles. So I went with this. I don't love it. It's out of my comfort zone, but nails are temporary, so it's fine. I'll have to get them redone before Christmas anyways. Then maybe by then I'll be in the spirit for some sparkles, or maybe I'll just go back to my usual red. I have no idea, but now I've got some work to do, and then when Murphy gets home, I'm sure we'll pick our next Christmas movie of the evening. Actually, maybe not. I think Arsenal played today, so it might not be Christmas movie day, but that's okay. Chilly one this morning, so we gotta put the hat on. It's 36 degrees and foggy. And headphones. You having a standoff with the sheep? Come on. Say hi to those. Hey, don't bark at the sheep. Okay, next on the holiday movies for this evening, we have A California Christmas, City Lights. This is a sequel to A California Christmas, which we watched last year. Okay, here we are. The movies of the week are done. Our goal was 5 minimum, and we did 5 this week. I apologize for my terrible artwork of a tree, but this is how we are tiering the list, okay? So we're going from our least favorite, not to say they were bad, just amongst the 5 that we watched this week. This is what we preferred or didn't prefer, okay? Let us reveal. In 5th, The Housewives of the North Pole. The cheesiest of the cheesiest, to be honest. I wanted to watch it because Kyle Richards is in it, and I love Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but it was just a little bit too cheesy. I still recommend like giving it a watch, but yeah, it was a little rough.
There were a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, there were. Okay, in 4th place, California Christmas, City Lights, the one we just watched. Honestly, great. It was good. It was fine. The first one was better, but it was kind of nice to have a follow-up. I feel like that doesn't happen that much in the like more Hallmark-ish movies. So yeah, I thought that one was all right. Okay, in 3rd spot, we have Christmas in Notting Hill. That one was honestly, it was great. I feel like this one and the second one, it was tough. I love a British accent. I love the travel movies. Like, I love it. And that was good. I would definitely recommend watching that. Murphy really liked the soccer or football element of it as well. So if you're into that, it's a good one. In number 2, Holiday in the Wild. This was like shockingly good. It wasn't too Christmassy, I will say. Like, all of the rest of them are pretty, like, Christmas heavy, holiday heavy. This one was revolved around Christmas, but it was more on the rom-com element. Kristen Davis, I think her name is, the girl who plays Charlotte in Sex and the City. She was the main character, and Rob Lowe. And it was comfortably cheesy and just like heartwarming, honestly. It was so cute. There's elephants involved. They go to Africa. It's super cute. I would definitely recommend that one. And that one was on Netflix.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
I wish they had made more like that where it was like
not too Christmassy.
Yeah, Christmas adjacent.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how I would describe it.
So number 1, Love Actually. I feel like this isn't a surprise, and it's really not that fair because these are more of like those Hallmark cheesy. This is like a Christmas cult classic, but Murphy had never seen it, and it is still good. And honestly, I would hold these two, like they're still like up there in how good they were. So, but Love Actually, is just, yeah, it's a great classic. And we have to intermix some of our favorite classics in here, as well as some new movies that we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
But that is our first weekly wrap on our holiday movies. And tomorrow's December 1st, which is crazy. We started a bit early this year, but this is fun, and we will get at least 5 more next week, and probably start tomorrow's Friday, so probably tomorrow or this weekend.
Watch a few this weekend, yeah.
Yeah, so, but that is where we're gonna end the vlog, and the next vlog we'll have another wrap up of the holiday movies.
Mm-hmm.